Your situation is not unique. The fact that this emotional and available man keeps finding the way back into your life, it doesn't mean that the universe wants you to be together. It doesn't mean that you are soulmates. It simply means one simple thing. And after you find out this one simple thing, you can in fact stop watching this video, because this is the only thing that you need. The reason why this emotional and available man keeps coming back into your life is because you will allow him to. That's it. That is all you need to know. And you can stop watching this video right now. However, if you want to dive a bit deeper, make sure that you stay. Now, tell me if I'm wrong, but I have a feeling that one of the reasons you're watching this video is because you are expecting a stranger on YouTube tell you that the reason this man keeps coming back is because maybe one of those three reasons, maybe all of them together, because this time it will be different, he has changed, and he wants to commit. I have to say, I truly admire you for this wishful thinking, and I have to say that for many years I was a person who believed that this time it will be different, that he has changed and he will finally make that commitment, he will finally start showing up in the way that I want to. And then I found myself crying on a yoga mat. I'll talk about it later through the video. So instead of thinking those things, I would like to maybe give more power to you and try to understand yourself. Because the thing is, no matter what his reasons are why he keeps coming back, it's kind of out of your control. Not kind of, it's very much out of your control, and the only person that you can control on a good day is yourself. And look, I had that wishful thinking for many years, and one of the reasons I have this channel is because I want to help you not make those terrible decisions that I had made about emotional and available men. If this sounds like your cup of tea, then make sure that you subscribe. Let's dive a bit deeper, trying to understand your point of view. I want you to ask yourself these three simple questions. Number one, why do you want to continue having this person in your life? What are reasons that you want to have him in your life? I understand you really fancy him. He's the best thing after sliced bread or butter, which saying that is, whatever, tomato, and you just think he's this man that just makes your life so much better. But I want you to dive a bit deeper and ask yourself, okay, why do you want to continue having him in your life based on the way he is maybe behaving, and not based on who you think he could be? Did I just spit there? I don't know if you can see if the camera picked that up, but it was like, pfft. Maybe that's how I feel about this man. Another thing to ask yourself, is there a pattern? Can you see a certain pattern that is still happening through this situation that you have with him, relationship entanglement, situationship, maybe friends with benefits, whatever you want to call it? Is there a certain pattern that maybe he comes back into your life, he promises certain things, that you will be doing things together, maybe going out, maybe getting married, whatever the thing is that he promises you that keeps you on this hook? Take a little step back and have a look. Is there a certain pattern that you can clearly notice? And then question number three that you can ask in this situation, what makes this time different? How is this situation different from every time, where the way he was showing up, the things he was doing, giving all this hot and cold treatment, appearing, disappearing? How is this time different? Is his behavior is still the same, or is he maybe showing up in a different way? Has he come back to you with the action plan, telling you how this time is going to be different, and maybe he's even admitting that his behavior in the past was not right? Can you see certain things that are clearly changing? And even if you do see those things, you still have to be vigilant, because a man may be taking you window shopping for an engagement ring and then still nothing happens. Something that I talk about in this video here. And you may be thinking in your gorgeous, beautiful mind, but Yeva, why he keeps coming back if he doesn't want a relationship. What is the reason? And of course, here we can go into never-ending talk about his childhood neglect, his trauma, psychological issues, everything else that he's going through. But I want to fast forward this for you, make it easier. Just want to give you 5 basic reasons why he's doing that. So number 1, which I think is the most important, this is the main thing I want you to take from this video, is that you are allowing him to come back into your life. This is number 1 reason why he keeps doing that. He is clearly attracted to you. Why wouldn't he? He enjoys your company very much. Again, why wouldn't he? You are providing the best entertainment that you can think of, from beautifully cooked dinners to bedroom entertainment. Number 4, he really likes you. Again, what's not to like about you? You are great. And number 5, he loves your attention. Sometimes maybe he's bored, maybe something is not happening in his life that he would like to. He wants a bit of entertainment, and he has probably not just you, but multiple contacts on his phone that he can contact anytime, and he will get that attention, he will get that entertainment, he will get all the admiration that he is lacking inside. And as I'm saying these things, I can imagine you are sitting there all pretty, and you are thinking, but you know what, Yeva? My situation is different. My situation is unique. The connection that we have is so special, it's different. Okay. And I think something is more unique there, something is more complicated. There is some sort of a mystery reason why this man keeps coming back. Why? Why does he keep coming back? Okay, I brought something. This thing, and where I got this thing from, represents everything that your emotionally unavailable unicorn man is not. This is a space pen. It's beautiful.
Our pens are the choice of not only global space programs, but the armed forces, first responders, search and rescue teams, law enforcement, and anyone who demands reliability in their writing instrument.
That is me, bitches. That is me. You can write with this pen underwater in 0 gravity and at any angle, even upside down. Let me get this pen out. Greta, jeigu žiūri, žinau, negaliu patikėti, kad vis dar dažytai laikau. Okay, as you can see, it comes in this box. This surface looks like space stuff thing. I don't know what space stuff. Then, oh, my hands are sweating a little bit because I am so excited. Ooh. So where did I get this pen? This pen I got for Christmas from my sister's boyfriend, my future brother-in-law. Now he's one of the most consistent guys that I've met. As in met, obviously I'm not involved with him in any way, but from everything that I've observed, the way he's been treating my sister, the way he's been showing up, the way he's been taking care of her. Oh, I'm actually getting emotional because he's just, at the time when my sister was going through really difficult times, he was the person that I could even say saved her life. He's a really, really great guy. Okay. And I am so happy that he's in my sister's life, and I'm also happy that at certain capacity he's in my life. For example, he gave me this pen, and it's such a thoughtful gift because he knows I like writing. Or maybe I said that I want a pen for Christmas. Anyway, he could have just, gone to the shop and he could have just gotten any random pen, but no, he got this pen for me. So he said, it's classic, so maybe I'm in a situation where I need to write down my number. I mean, who writes down their number, right? You usually put your number into someone's phone, but he's almost like manifesting the standard of my future husband with this pen. The way this man has been showing up in my sister's life, I can guarantee is the complete opposite how this emotionally unavailable man has been showing up in your life. And my wish, my biggest desire is that you finally understand. You stand in front of the mirror, you see yourself, and you understand and you believe that you deserve to attract the kind of man who is going to give his future sister-in-law a space pen. This is my biggest desire, and I really wish you from the bottom of my heart. I hope you can see how you are wasting this time. You're wasting your precious time communicating with a man who reappears in your life by liking a post on Instagram, who reappears into your life after not speaking with you for I don't know how long by sending you an 10-11 p.m. message saying, "Hey you," or "I miss you." Is this really worth your time? And how on earth, why would you think that it can change? You've seen it so many times, why it cannot change? Is he really someone worth staying in your life? No, get rid. Sorry, pen. So I want you to go back to those 3 questions for a little check-in. Okay, this man has come back into your life. Instead of going in circles trying to come up with formulas, what is the reason he keeps coming back? Just go back and remind yourself of these 3 simple things. How different is it this time? Has he changed? And is he ready to commit? And when you are thinking about those things, don't think about it in a way what your imagination is telling you and all the beautiful stories that you are creating, but base your decision on his actions, not on the things that you are imagining or the things that he is promising. Base that decision on the way he is showing up, on how he is proving to you that he has changed. And 9.9 times out of 10, not much has changed. It's just mostly your wishful thinking. And your wishful thinking is the reason that he can just reappear into your life just like that, because you will allow him to. I totally get it. And I was in that situation myself. You really love this person and maybe you like him very much and you think he is someone very special. You think that this connection that you have is very special. You haven't found this connection with anyone else, but it could also be that the reason for this beautiful connection is because he's so unavailable and he keeps playing games. Imagine wasting a decade of your life chasing someone unavailable. There's this one lady that I spoke about in this video here. I mostly want you to avoid this crying on a yoga mat situation that I was in. So recently I found out that I will have to probably move very soon. And it made me upset because I really can't be bothered. I've moved in the last 11 years, probably 11 times, and it's a lot of hassle. And to tell you the truth, when I moved into the current place where I'm living, I thought that by this time I would be probably moving with the +1 someone very special. And firstly I got angry, and then I found myself during a yoga practice, we were in a shavasana. I could just feel the tears are just coming down. I'm feeling sad, I'm feeling tearful. I caught myself thinking, well, the reason I'm in this situation because I've spent so much time going after unavailable, emotionally unavailable men, and I was trying to make something out of nothing. So it's almost like while I was in that shavasana, I had like a flashback, this trace of emotionally unavailable men in my life that I wasted my time chasing. But then again, if that never happened, I wouldn't be here now talking to you. But then I'm also still a huge believer in love. There is a reason why things happen, and I think that every emotionally unavailable man is here to teach you a lesson and is here to get you one step closer to the person that you are meant to be. But it can only happen if, instead of thinking why he keeps coming back, you remind yourself that you are that doorkeeper who is allowing him to come back into your life. And if you still find yourself looking for special signs that maybe you belong together, then make sure that you watch this video here. Like this, if you found anything that I said useful, make sure you share it with your girlfriend, subscribe, hit notifications for more, and thank you so much for watching.